Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into something super important to all of us, relationships. Whether it's with our partners, friends, family, or even our coworkers, relationships make our lives richer and more meaningful. But let's be honest, sometimes they can be a little tricky to navigate, right? That's why I'm so excited to share 8 simple, practical tips that can help you build stronger, happier, and healthier relationships with the people you care about most. We're talking easy-to-implement advice that you can start using today. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and get ready to transform your relationships one step at a time. Let's get started. Chapter 1, My Funny Relationship Story. You know, relationships can be a wild ride, right? The other day, Portia and I were trying to decide what to have for dinner. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, it turned into a whole thing. She was craving Italian, and I was in the mood for Mexican. We went back and forth, each of us adding more reasons why our choice was the best. It was actually pretty funny. We finally decided to just flip a coin, and guess what? Mexican food won. But the point is, even in something as small as deciding what's for dinner, we were reminded that communication is key. And sometimes you just gotta laugh things off. Relationships are full of these little moments, and it's how we handle them that makes all the difference. So, let's talk about some ways to make those moments even better. Chapter 2, Can we talk? Communication is key. You've heard it a million times, but it's true. Communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. And I'm not just talking about talking. It's about really listening to each other, understanding each other's perspectives, and expressing yourselves openly and honestly. Think of it like this. Imagine you're trying to build a house without any blueprints or communication with the builders. It would be a disaster, right? Relationships are the same way. So, how do we improve our communication skills? Well, start by being a good listener. Put your phone down, make eye contact, and really focus on what the other person is saying. Don't interrupt, and ask clarifying questions to make sure you understand their point of view. And when it's your turn to talk, be honest and direct, but also kind and respectful. Remember, it's not about winning an argument. It's about understanding each other. Chapter 3, Quality Time, It's a Thing. In today's busy world, it's easy to get caught up in our own lives and forget to make time for the people we love. But trust me, making time for quality time is one of the best investments you can make in your relationships. And no, I'm not talking about just sitting on the couch scrolling through your phones together. I'm talking about putting away the distractions and truly connecting with each other. Go for a walk, have a picnic in the park, cook a meal together, or simply sit and chat about your day. The activity itself doesn't matter as much as the fact that you're fully present and engaged with each other. Think about it. Remember those long car rides with your best friend, just talking and laughing for hours? Or those cozy nights in with your partner, sharing stories and dreams? Those are the moments that create lasting memories and deepen your bond. Chapter 4, RESPECT, Find out what it means. Alright, let's talk about respect. It's like the golden rule of relationships. Treat others how you want to be treated. Sounds simple, right? But sometimes it's easier said than done. Respecting someone means valuing their opinions, even if you don't agree with them. It means listening to their feelings, even if you don't fully understand them. And it means accepting them for who they are, quirks and all. Think of it like this. Everyone is different, and that's what makes life interesting. We all have our own unique perspectives, experiences, and ways of seeing the world. And by respecting those differences, we create a space where everyone feels safe and valued. So, the next time you're in a disagreement, take a deep breath and try to see things from the other person's point of view. You might be surprised at what you learn. Chapter 5, the foundation of a strong relationship. Trust is like the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak, the whole house is unstable. The same goes for relationships. Without trust, it's difficult to feel secure, loved, and supported. Building trust takes time and effort. It's about being there for each other, keeping your promises, and being honest and transparent, even when it's hard. Think of it like this. Every time you show up for someone, keep your word, or choose honesty, you're adding another brick to that foundation of trust. And over time, that foundation becomes strong enough to weather any storm. Of course, trust can be broken, and that can be really painful. But even then, with open communication, a willingness to forgive, and a commitment to rebuilding, it's possible to repair that foundation and make it even stronger than before. Chapter 6. Compromise. It's not a dirty word. Okay, let's talk about compromise. It's one of those things that's essential for any healthy relationship, but it can be tricky sometimes, right? We all have our own wants, needs, and preferences, and it's natural to want things our way. But here's the thing. Relationships are a two-way street. It's not about one person always getting their way. It's about finding a middle ground that works for both of you. Think of it like this. Imagine you're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's not going to work, right? But if you're willing to be flexible and find a shape that works for both, well, then you've got something. Compromise is all about finding those win-win solutions. It's about being willing to let go of the little things, picking your battles, and focusing on what truly matters, your relationship. Chapter 7. Show the love, appreciation, and gratitude. Appreciation and gratitude. We all love to feel appreciated, right? It's like a warm hug on a cold day. And guess what? Expressing your appreciation and gratitude can work wonders in your relationships. Think about it. When was the last time someone went out of their way to do something nice for you, and you told them how much you appreciated it? How did it make them feel? Probably pretty great, right? Well, the same goes for you. Taking the time to acknowledge and appreciate the good things in your relationships can make a world of difference. It shows your loved ones that you see them, you value them, and you're grateful for their presence in your life. It doesn't have to be anything big or fancy. A simple thank you for being you, or I appreciate you more than you know, can go a long way. Chapter 8. Fighting fair. How to handle conflicts constructively. Let's be honest. Conflicts are a natural part of any relationship. Even the closest of friends and partners are going to disagree from time to time. But it's not about avoiding conflict altogether. It's about learning how to navigate those disagreements constructively. Think of it like this. Imagine you're on a seesaw. If one person pushes down too hard, the other person goes flying off the other end, right? But if you find a balance, you can both enjoy the ride. So, how do we fight fair? Well, first and foremost, remember that you're on the same team. You're not against each other, you're in it together. When disagreements arise, try to stay calm and respectful. Avoid blaming or attacking each other, and instead focus on expressing your feelings and needs clearly and calmly. And most importantly, be willing to listen to each other's perspectives and find a compromise that works for both of you. That's a wrap. Now go spread the love. So there you have it. 8 simple yet powerful tips to help you build stronger, happier, and more fulfilling relationships. Remember, relationships take work, but the rewards are immeasurable. By focusing on communication, quality time, respect, trust, compromise, appreciation, and healthy conflict resolution, you can create a solid foundation for lasting love and connection. Now I want to hear from you. Which tip resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more relationship advice. Thanks for watching.